Jordan Bell slurred. Jordan Bell slurred. Yo. I've been getting dirty money, Jordan Belfort. Stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds. Sipping on Ciroc, trip 'em up with the words. I done popped the Molly and I think it's be my third. Jordan Belfort. Jordan Belfort. I've been getting dirty money, Jordan Belfort.
Welcome to the new CNN, Cal Nightly News. I'm your host, Cal. I'm feeling really honored tonight because we got bumped up to the 1:34 a.m. slot. Woot woot. We have a total of 4 viewers tonight, which is much better than last week's 1/2. We also got an upgrade for the channel. We are now channel 5436, right after Pitbull videos in Polish. Now, tonight on CNN, we have our first cow, Jordan Belfort. Here is some old footage from an interview back in the day when he was just straight cowing.
Tell us about your first experience on Wall Street, Mr. Belfort.
Well, let me tell you. I was just getting out of college when I got a spot in the training program with LF's Rothschild. I spent 6 months learning about the grueling world of Wall Street.
What would you say inspired you to start Stratton Oakmont?
Mark Hanna. He was a god to me. The most top-notch yuppie I had ever seen, not to mention the most prestigious businessman.
So, did Mr. Hanna give you any sage advice about surviving on Wall Street?
Well, he taught me some hella good stress relievers, if you know what I mean. He also taught me about the art of alcoholism and gave me some good prostitute hookups. But, not to mention, introduced me to the love of my life, this bad boy right here.
So, Mr. Belfort, the people that you started Stratton Oakmont with weren't exactly top brass. What made you pick them?
I picked them out of my ass. No, but seriously. You know, I knew they were good because they could sell cheese to a rabbi.
So, Mr. Belfort, you seemed pretty in love with your last wife. Why'd you leave her for Nadine?
Well, you know, to tell you the truth, I upgraded my life. I had to upgrade my wife, too.
So, Mr. Belfort, it's pretty well known that your business... Excuse me, Mr. Belfort?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh shit, sorry, focus. Yes.
So, it's pretty well known that your business is kind of a big scam joke. Do you ever feel bad about the way you earn your money?
Honestly, those people we're scamming from, full of shit. You know what? I know how to spend their money better. So why don't I do that? I don't feel bad at all.
So, Mr. Belfort, it seems you have a pretty powerful addiction to drugs.
You know, I wouldn't call it that. I'd say it's all love. And if anything, I'd say I'm addicted to that sex. You know how that is. Yeah.
So how do you feel about rat-holing your great-aunt-in-law?
To be quite honest, I think it was a fucking good-ass idea on my end. And hey, isn't that what family's for? I always knew she were good for something. Let me tell you, this dollar, saved in her name.
So, Mr. Belfort, I've heard that the FBI is
God,
after...
take this. Hi, Channy. Oh no, it's Daddy Channy. I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of something super important. Okay, talk to you later.
Was that your daughter?
Oh yeah, sometimes she calls just randomly. You know, I just let it go. It's alright. You're saying?
Well, I suppose I was asking if you're worried about the FBI being on to you.
Those fucking bastard idiots? Oh no, I don't let them bother me.
Unfortunately, the rest of the interview we scheduled was scheduled the same day as the hearing for Mr. Belfort's case against all his illegal things he did, and he got convicted, and we weren't allowed to go in and interview him because, you know, we're just the plebeians of CNN, Cal Nightly News. So we sent in some pictures of the questions, and he so graciously answered. Thank you, Mr. Belfort. How do I feel about great Aunt Emma-in-law? Well, she was real close to me here, and I'm really gonna miss her. I'm really not gonna miss her that much. I just feel really blessed that she left all the money that I rat holed on her in my name. So, even though she's dead, I still get my money. Thank you, Jesus, whoever is up there watching out for me and my money. I really appreciate that. How did I feel when the FBI asked me to betray my friends? Well, I felt like a real champ, thanks for asking. I felt like the frickin' winner of the Nobel Peace Prize that day, let me tell you. Of course I felt terrible betraying my friends, but it had to be done. And honestly, let's be honest, we all deserved it for all the trouble that we caused. Was it worth it? Of course it was worth it. It saved my wife and my children. Even though they still hate me, but it was worth it for them. Yeah, well, I pretty much felt like 20 pounds of shit when Donnie decided to betray me when I was just trying to, for once, might I point out, do a human thing and actually be nice to him because I thought we were tight. I thought we were homies, but apparently we're not homies, and apparently it's cool to betray your friends because you don't want to go to jail. But sucks for him because he has to go to jail anyway, so I call that karma. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this one. It's kind of a touchy subject for me still. Pretty fresh off the Duchess leaving me because she told me she doesn't love me anymore, but I guess I wouldn't necessarily call this a circle of pain. It's just how it happens, I guess. You gotta upgrade when things need upgrading, like I said a while ago in the interview, but apparently she didn't want any more of this fine piece of ass, so she had to move on and upgrade. I have to respect her for that. She's a great lady. Oh yeah, I was absolutely frightened when I first came to jail. I've seen a lot of bad things and I've heard a lot of bad things, and I've done a lot of bad things. So yeah, I was pretty much terrified. I was afraid I was gonna shit my pants when I walked in, but the good news is, didn't shit my pants, and also I forgot that I had this little thing called money, so I could just slip some of my dollars to the security guards, and they would give me the nice tennis racket at the tennis court, and they would always give me 6 ice cubes in my water because otherwise it just is too much, So I figured out how to play the system around here so it wasn't too under my standards. Okay, yeah, anyway, we'll see if The Wolf of Wall Street comes out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Wait, is this being recorded under, like, the government's taping? Oh, it is. No, he's never gonna come out again. That's fine. No, never. That's a terrible thing. I would never want to. Why would anyone do that?